What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video we're going to be doing some custom works to the Q50 on the headlights. So I have some plans for it. It's going to look pretty sick, but I just got to figure out how to take out the headlights in order to be able to do the custom work. So let me show you guys what I'm talking about. So here are the headlights. Now I'm assuming there's going to be some bolts like down here somewhere on this area, and maybe on top right here. So I'm gonna take off the bumper, pretty much see what I have to deal with to remove it. But we're gonna be painting the chrome pieces black, and then this line right here, we're gonna be painting that white along with this line up here. We're also gonna be painting it white. We're gonna frost it pretty much. Same thing with this side. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on removing the bumper. So I'm gonna start taking off all the clips and then pretty much see what we got to do to remove them. Alright, so I got the bumper removed. Of course you have to remove the tab that's over here on this side behind the wheel. Then you have every single bolt that you gotta take off at the bottom, and at the top you're gonna have all these plastic tabs that go in these holes. Pretty much take that off, and then you should be able to remove it once you do that. And then you have one bolt right here you also gotta remove. It looks like this. Alright, so I finally got it out. There was a total of 4 bolts. So you have one here, another one right here, and then down here you have another one, and then on the side there's one right there holding it in place. So there's a total of 4 bolts. And then this one right here, it acts kind of like a clip. So it pushes in and it doesn't let it come out. I had to lift it up a little bit just to get it to come out. So just be aware of that when you're taking the light out, that you have to pull this up and then you're able to pull it out. And then there's one connection right here. There's this connection right here that you need to make sure that you disconnect. It's really short, so you have to try to get your hand in there and push the button and then take it out. So yeah, that was pretty much it. So we're gonna go ahead and take off the other one, and then we're gonna begin the process of opening these up and painting them. Right here, both headlights removed. Went ahead and take them off. Here's like a before. That way you guys can kind of see what it looks like before we start spray painting it and pretty much disassembling everything. So let's go ahead and jump inside. We're gonna start opening these up, and I'll show you guys what I'm gonna be using to be able to open the headlights up. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and start disassembling the light. Now there's a bunch of screws that you pretty much have to remove. You have to remove every single screw that you see on the lens holding it together before even heating up the headlight and then removing it off. So remove all those screws. Once you're done with that, then we'll pretty much go on to the next step. Assembling everything, you have to remove all these brackets down here and stuff. That white piece has some screws right there. Alright, so here's everything disassembled. Now, I'm not gonna lie, it did take a long time to get this out. I think it took me about 30 minutes, maybe close to 45 minutes just to separate one light. So it does take a while when using a heat gun. But what you pretty much want to do is you want to grab your flathead, and then what you're gonna be doing is you're gonna be going into the grooves and just pushing it sideways like this. You don't want to pull up, just because you don't want to bend the plastic. So as you can see, mine is pretty smooth for the most part. There is a few spots. Well, this is just the glue, but there is going to be a few spots like right here on the end where I did mess it up a little bit because I was trying to really pull it out. But you should be able to do it with no problem. You want to work your way all around the headlight first before trying to pull it or pretty much separate it. I did break one tab, so when you're doing this, make sure the headlight is sitting like this, and then you're trying to separate it. Don't try to turn it upside down, because that's how I broke it. I flipped it upside down, I put too much pressure, and I ended up breaking the this piece right here. I should still be fine because I still have 3 mounting points. I have this one, then I have another one on the side and then at the bottom, so I should still be good. I can try gluing this together or reinforcing it, but I didn't break anything else. Everything came out perfect. That's why you want to try to go at try separating it at two ends. So try separating it here. Once you pretty much pried every single side open, then you want to go ahead and heat it up a lot, and then pretty much pull it at one side. Once you see it start separating, then start separating it over here at the end on this side as well. If you try separating it at one point, so let's say if you try separating just at this point, you just pull it, there's a chance that when you pull this, it could actually break the plastic itself, like in the middle, or it may just break the inside of the housing, which is pretty much the part that we're going to be painting. We're going to go and start removing all the screws. There's a lot of screws that go into this to removing the inner shroud of the housing. So let's go ahead and do that. Another thing that we're going to want to do is start removing all these pieces here. We mainly just need to remove this one because this is the part we're going to be painting. So we're going to go ahead and remove that, and we're going to start painting it as well. So finally got this piece off right here, but it took me like 30 minutes because see this thing right here? See these little things right here, these clips, you push them in and then it releases the housing or whatever this thing is, the bulb itself from this little thing right here. So it took me forever to take that out. I was trying to figure out what was holding it back, but what's holding this thing back is going to be this right here, along with this one, and then you also have this one right here. And it's held on by this, and then this difficult one that was really hard to take out. These two screws have bolts on the back, but this one does not. See, it's blank, there's nothing there, and it's right there. So that's it. We're going to start removing all the bolts from the projectile itself and start painting it. Alright, so today's the next day. We're going to end up painting the shrouds now. So this we're going to be painting black, and then this area right here, which is like the shiny part, not this outer part. We're gonna be painting this outer part black, but this inside part we're gonna be leaving it as is. We don't want to paint that, just because this is what's pretty much reflecting the light when it's shining. So we want to make sure we don't paint this inner part. So I'm gonna start masking this inner part out, and then we're gonna start painting everything else black. Alright, so we went ahead and painted I guess you can call these the lenses. But That's how they're looking right now. I'm using this here to paint them. Frosted glass. Rust-Oleum paint. I'm doing both sides just to try to make it a little bit wider. So far it's looking pretty good. I already fitted it on the housing, and it looks pretty cool. It looks white, so that's what I was looking for. So the reason I'm using this spray paint is because you want to make sure that you're able to see light through it, and if you use regular white paint you won't be able to see through it. So this is going to be able to allow you to pretty much see through the lenses or the housing, so that way you can see the light in there. Alright, I'm letting it dry. I've done like 4 coats so far. I think I'm gonna do a few more, then I'm gonna start painting the housings black. Alright guys, that's pretty much going to conclude the video. I'll leave a short cinematic at the end for you guys to check out how the lights actually came out. So I also want to give a shout out to my homie, GoWRX and Baywash, who helped me clear out the headlights. So they pretty much restored it and added some ceramic coat. That way it doesn't damage or anything, or it starts to get yellow. That'll prevent it from happening. I actually did it on my 370Z and it's been good for a very long time. I know it was pretty long just because there's a lot of parts that go into doing something like this. You got to pretty much take out the housing, remove all the little pieces, make sure you don't break anything. So it's pretty difficult, I'm not gonna lie. You need to have a lot of patience and also a lot of determination to be able to do something like this. So if you want to do this, you're only gonna need like 2 spray cans. I only used 2, which was the clear, the frosted, and then the black. So that was a total of 3. So you're looking at spending about maybe 15 bucks just to do this yourself. It's pretty cheap, it's easy, and it just takes a lot of time. So if you guys are interested in doing something like this, I hope this video really helps out. It made the car look a lot better. It looks really cool. It just gives it more like an aggressive look, and now it looks like it has like an eye, like an eagle eye. So it looks really cool. I'm really happy with how it came out. Like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.